wife me. This hoe looking back, I think she like me. This time like a little bit tight me. Whoa. Very groovy, man. Like a little gift tight me. Catch a groove, catch a groove, catch a groove. Very smooth, catch a groove. Very smooth, but it catch a groove. Catch a groove.
Off my back to lift, cause I still got some stubborn, tough and skin and shit. Said I never let myself feel like this shit again. Every time it still feels like the bitter end. Repetition, it just taught me to forget. I overthink, I still wish
Bola,
I could just think less.
let me know if this mic sounds okay or if we're all broken today. What's going on? We are live on Twitch right now, so if you're with us on Instagram, come hang out. We'll be live for the next 2 hours listening to music, giving feedback as a community, just like we do every week. Will, what's going on? We're live on Twitch right now. Justin, I just saw your text. I don't have any visuals yet, but I will next week. Yeah, if you want to submit, hit command submit, and that's going to pull up the submission for you. Beezus, we're going to pull you up as the first song of the night. Let me know if the audio sounds okay. Sometimes my audio gets a little fucked up, so I'd like to know if it's working or not. I got you, bro. I got you. It'll be as soon as I get them, I'll send them over to you. I'll add those to the box folder as well. Montrose, what's good? Yassine, we're gonna get you bumped up in the priority queue. Jazz June, welcome in for the first time. It's great to have you. I hope you're doing well. Let us know how your week has been. Yassine, I don't see your submission in the Google form yet, but just let me know when it's in there and I'll make sure we pull it up, all right? Life of T, welcome back. We're good. We're not broken. Wham's World, what's good, bro? We're live on Twitch right now. Come hang out. Chef Cook, welcome back into the fold. It's nice to have you at the crib. Cassius Tay, come hang out with us on Twitch, bro. We're live right now. Just got done going for an afternoon walk. Oh, I love that. We love a little afternoon walk. It's good for the mental health. I try to do it. I don't always get around to it, if I'm being honest, but we try. But that's why some days the depression hits a little bit harder than other days. You know what's going on, bro? How you doing? Delete glitch. I got you pulled up. There's a couple people who subscribed and gifted subs who I have not been able to bump up yet. Leeway, let me know the artist name in the chat when you get a chance. I don't see it in there yet. If you haven't submitted yet, that's also fine. Just let me know when you have and we'll make sure we pull you up. Soul House. All right. I see it. If you are in the chat, I will explain how this all works, who I am, what I do, why we do this, what the point of this is in a second. Though, if you are submitting or subscribing or gifting a sub, that is a guarantee will get played on stream today. So just let me know when you have done that, if you have done that. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I go off notifications, so when the notification comes in, I will bump you up as soon as I see it. If a notification does not pop up for you and you have subscribed, or if you are an automatic resubscriber, I do not get a notification, so you have to tell me, and I'll make sure we put you into the priority queue as well, okay? Life of T says, just dropped a new track today. We'll make sure you put it in our release calendar, which is here in the chat for you as well. I checked this first on a Friday while I'm making the updates to our New Music Who This playlist on Spotify. So make sure you get in there. There's always a chance I'll end up putting you in that playlist and roundup on a Friday, all right? But the best way to keep me up to date with what you're dropping is to put it in that release calendar, because I do check it first and foremost on a Friday. It's one of the first things I do. Yassine, I did get it. So, let me explain what I'm doing right now. All of these songs in orange are subscribers or gifted subs. So if you subscribe or gifted sub, that is a guarantee that you will get played on stream today. It does cost money. I think it's like $5 if you don't have Amazon Prime. It's free if you do have Amazon Prime. You do not have to do this. It is just if you want to guarantee that you want to get played on stream today. As you can see, we get a lot of submissions. So sometimes we don't get to every single song that gets submitted in a stream. But every 5 priority subscribe submissions, we will bump somebody up for free at random from the submission form. So please submit your music. Hang out, send stuff in for free. All these red songs are the songs we did not get to last stream, but all these green songs are the ones we did get to, okay? The last 30 minutes of the stream is usually, and I say usually because sometimes we don't get there if we get too many subscribers, usually dedicated to people who are in the chat, hanging out with us. You can send all genres in. All genres are welcome. Unreleased, released music, music videos, whatever it is you want us to take a look at and listen to, send it. put it in the Google submission form. It's free to submit your music, and I will do my best to get to as many songs as possible. So I will say, if you're here in that last 30-minute section and you don't want to spend bread, that is fine. I only say that because last stream we did not get to it, and every now and then there are some streams where we don't get to the free section, and that is why we added the free bumps every 5 priority subscriber submissions, so that we can still get some, even if we don't manage to get everybody, okay? Moses, are you automatic resubscriber? Yeah, I see you have a year, so I'm just going to assume that's what it is. If I subscribed, I should be good to go. Yes, so if you subscribe, you'll definitely get bumped up. Subscribing and following are 2 different things, just for anybody who's new to Twitch. So subscribing does cost money, following doesn't. Subscribing also gets rid of like ads. You don't have to watch ads. You get emotes. There's a subscribers only channel on the Discord. There's all kinds of other things and reasons that you can do that or should do that if you want. You just don't have to, all right? I just don't want everyone to be like, hey, you got to spend money to get played here. It's not what it is. I will try and get to as many people as possible. That is really the goal. But got a lot of stuff. That being said, let's get into the why, who I am, all that shit, just for everybody who is new in here. Welcome in if you are. I want to know what you guys are at in the world, so please let us know in the chat. But my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. I've been at Genius, the media company, for like the last 8 years. I've been an artist manager for about 10. I used to be an artist myself. I also produce music. For the last 2 years, though, after moving away from the content side of things, doing interviews, content strategy, branded content, all kinds of stuff, live events, I've moved on to kind of helping on the distro side of things, sign artists, put projects out. And so this community was kind of born from the pandemic of me wanting to just meet artists, find artists to support, and figure out ways that I could just help artists get more playwright and playlist stuff. So it's turned into more than that, which is amazing. It's become a really amazing community where we can give feedback to people's music. We can help artists develop. I don't have to work with everybody, but it has become a place that I've used as kind of a talent incubator for signing stuff to the Genius Distro roster as well. So some examples of that are Ashoka, who I've known him, I've been managing him for a while, but he's also part of this community. Bray, who I found on this stream in year 1. Leia the Leo, who I found on this stream in year 1. Serena, who I found on the stream in year 1. Ajna, who's somebody that I heard on stream for the first time. City James. My name isn't J-Mac, who was quite literally the first signing from Genius Distro, or for Genius Distro, and who I found in this community as well. And there are a couple more coming also that I can't announce yet, but there are people that I found in this community that I will be working with in a bigger capacity. So for me, beyond this, we also have the Kayvan's House page where we support a lot of community members, artists, producers, managers, whatever you guys are working on. This is kind of the place where I want to make sure we're supporting members of the community and artists we just like, and also bringing them into the fold a little bit too. So we have our community playlist, which is open on the Discord right now. If you join the Discord, it's free. The community playlist submissions are free. We update that every month. And that ends up being a post like this where we do some highlights of the top 5 songs, as well as the whole track list, which is usually 30 songs from the community, all right? We also have our songs we found on Twitch content, which we make every Tuesday. This is just to highlight the stuff that we find on stream and the stuff that we find here literally on Twitch every week. We also have our new music Who This playlist and graphic, which updates every Friday. Again, if you hit command releases, that's going to bring up the submission form for that. It's free. If you have music coming up, scheduled, stuff that came out this week, just put it in there because I listen to it every Friday. It's one of the first things I do. Hey, Kayla. And then we also have our At Home With interview series, which we're going to start back up probably next week or the following week, which is all for community members and artists that we find in here that we love too, as well as our guest curated playlist, which we have other curators come and guest curate for us. So yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff that we're trying to do to help promote and help and kind of connect with artists. So if you are an artist in the chat, if you're on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch as well. Yeah, definitely do. I'll check it out. Just send me a DM and I'll send you my email, and that's probably the best way if I'm being honest. But if you are on Instagram, come hang out with us on Twitch. All the fun stuff's happening in the chat on Twitch. This is where we'll be giving feedback. If you're with us here on Twitch and you haven't submitted music, command submit, _ submit, we'll pull up the submission form. _ skip will explain how you can skip the queue and get bumped into our priority queue, which again is just subscribing or gifting a sub. And then every 5 of those we'll do a free bump. And then the last thing I was going to say is go follow us on Kayvan's House. We're going to be asking you for your feedback too. It's not just about me giving my feedback to you guys. I will tell you what I think of these songs. It's always going to be in my opinion, so take it with a pinch of salt. And if you feel differently, that's fine. But if you're in the chat, let us know what you think of the songs too. Constructive feedback is what we're looking for. There's only one rule in here. Don't be an asshole. If you're an asshole, I will give you a yellow card. And then I'll give you a red card and we'll ban you, maybe. We'll see how you respond to the first one. If you're being belligerent and annoying, then maybe you'll get banned. No spam in the chat too, like, you know, links, all that kind of shit will get deleted by Bula, who's our moderator. But just be normal, hang out, have fun. I'll be pulling up socials as we go. If you like something that you hear, go follow the artist, because this is about supporting artists and just doing what we can to do that, all right? Just really pissed to the submit. Oh yeah, just resubmit, bro. I'll pull it up. Just let me know when it's in there. Lysurgics, same thing for you. You are now in the priority queue. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna snooze this ad. I can only do one more ad snooze. But we'll get started so you guys can see. Yeah, it's just like, yo, like, use your common sense. Honestly, it's like, that's really it at the end of the day. Like, if you come in here on some weird shit, like, you're gonna get that energy back. And that's the case. If there's any lesson you take away from that, is that the music industry is a very small place. We all talk to each other, so if you are fucking weird, I'm not the only one who's gonna know that. Everybody is pretty quickly gonna understand and not be kind of like down with the vibes. And that is something that you just have to deal with as you get further in the music industry. So just know, this shit is like high school. Don't be fucking weird. If you're weird, it's not gonna work out well for you. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, that guy was weird as fuck. AK Superstar, I got you. As soon as I see that notification come through, I got it, all right? Oh, Brave the Storm, I see you just PayPal'd me as well. Thank you for that. You can do PayPal if you'd rather do it. It's a little hard for me to keep track of sometimes. So I don't love it always, but in this case, it popped up. Speed bars. It's just really, if you live in a country where you can't subscribe, I totally understand, and we'll make the PayPal shit work for you, all right? Oh, let's get into it. I don't want to keep talking this whole fucking time. Yoda car speed bars. Let me know the artist name in the chat. So we're starting off with Beezus today. This is You Love Me. Again, let us know what you think in the chat. I'm going to tell you guys what I think as well, and we will listen to the song all the way through. If you subscribe, I'll give to sub. Let's get into it. I want to get as many songs as we can today and get the free bump section, because I always feel bad when we don't have the free bump section. If you are in the chat, let us know what you've been up to this week. How's the week been? What have you been working on? And where are you watching from? I saw some New Yorks. I love seeing that. That's where I'm at too. So we live from Brooklyn. What up, Dr. Blackout? Come hang out on Twitch. I love this already, honestly. Got Denver in the chat. Nah, Vince. Look, it is a brat summer. We got Nigeria in the chat today. I love to see that, man. I love to see that. Welcome. I know it's late for you, so thank you for being here with us. Yo, I actually love this. This is the kind of mode I've been in. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of mixes, just in my crib, and they've mostly been like either Amapiano, Afrobeat, or UK garage drum and bass. So this is like really like in my sweet spot right now. Vacation was good, tiring because it was a wedding. There was just a lot of family stuff going on, so not much resting. But it was a really good time, man. I think a family wedding is like kind of a beautiful thing. I don't know that I always appreciated that much, but now that I'm older and it's like a time to get everybody together, it's like a really nice thing. You would have to gift someone. It's a stream by stream thing. It's just so I can keep track of who's like spending money, basically. And Diva says V clean, so you got a cosign here from one of my favorite electronic producers in the community. Definitely open bar. I ended up DJing for a little bit too, which was fun. I had the people going. To the point where all the guests were like at the after party being like, yo, you need to get this other DJ out of here, bro. You gotta go do it. What up, Leo? I'm live on Twitch right now. Come hang out. We got Portland. I was just with Win earlier. Shout out to Portland. What was the song of the night? Oh, that's a tough one. Maybe I played this like the family of the wife or the bride's family, a Greek. So I found a deep house version of the Zorba. Sub, don't know the bribe. I'm dead, bro. I'll play you guys the house version of the Zorba just for fun, because I thought it was a fucking great thing. If you guys don't know what the Zorba is, it's like that classic, like... It's that classic, like, you know, the Greek people all get in a circle and they dance, and it starts slow, and then it gets fast. You know what I'm talking about? I think you guys will know when I play it. Yo, this is perfect, Beezus. I actually think this is probably my favorite song that we've heard from you, and I would urge you to do more in this direction, because I think it's just really cool. It's like very current. I could see a bunch of different types of people really enjoying it. I don't know if you have socials in here, but can you put them in the chat? Because I didn't see them on the thing. But to me, that's like one of those songs where it's just like, it feels like you found a really, really good like pocket for yourself. Yeah, this was the... People didn't get it at the beginning, but kind of like chill and relaxing, but energetic. Yeah, the vocal, the contrast between the vocal and the production style is really nice. Easy to put on and flow to whatever you're doing. Yeah, I would drive really fast to that song. Wham, we'll get you pulled up. And here are the socials for Beezus too. BEEZVSS, guys. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. It's this song. I had the Greeks fucking lit to this. I got you, Young Speedbad. Thank you. You guys ready for the drop? Needless to say, they were not expecting it, but it got them up. They got them dancing. Isn't that what a DJ is supposed to do? And it was open bar, yeah. Oh, Wham! I've been saying it wrong this whole time. They would turn. Isn't it crazy, Leeway? But wait. The groom's family's Italian, so then I found this version too. I was kind of trolling, but like in the best way. It was just like, I know what the people want. It's a bit of a troll, but it's a good troll. Random Galaxy says LOL. Yeah, I know. I was trolling a little bit. I did get deep in my bag. I also, this is one of my favorite songs right now. It's the Fisher remix of Waiting for Tonight. I fuck with Fisher heavily. But like, everybody's like a 2000s, 90s baby. So we were just like, we were turnt, bro. Like, honestly, like I was in this pocket. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this right now, but I was in that pocket. We got Yasin up next. This is an unreleased track with his other Moroccan brother from London. Who's the other Moroccan brother from London? Let me know in the chat. This one's called Morocco for Life. I fuck with that, bro. Stand on business. I've never been to Morocco. It's definitely on my list of places I want to go, though. It seems like a beautiful place. Man is the other artist on this one. So this is Man and Yasin.
Down to the cause of the Cali, the girls get slain all these one night. I'm in Morocco, me and my Aki. I just up my
Why is this low-key feels like Central C, bro? I fuck with this. Shooting the video there next month is fire.
Didn't go college, I got my credit with swipes. Yallah, Hoya, just tell them we park this ride.
Bro, I fuck with this heavily.
If I pick one, I could change their life.
Yeah, Nadine is from Sudan. We definitely got some, I don't know what the term is. Someone said it recently.
This isn't regular, look at my cellular, I'm in a different
Yasin's fire, bro. I already fuck with this shit. Making the dumbest stank face right now. Yasin B26.
Yo, I find that bitch from the back while I'm gripping her hand. She screaming, she moans. Yeah, I'm not a regular person. I feel like a boogie. I put that shit on.
Boy.
I'm trying to pack out a stadium, fly private jets, and my brothers on tour. Yeah,
it's very hard, bro.
Yeah, I'm aiming at Forbes. Yeah, I deserve it.
Mashallah. Fucking hard, Toby.
Yeah.
Straight when I snort like a Hoover, then she go work like she a computer.
It's really good chemistry between the two of you too.
She don't wanna be mine either. Just give Nas with a thought I wrote either.
No, you can do whatever.
From my life where I seen stuff. Gotta watch out if I run into these punks out in the Bronx and it being rough. Go to the pad and I jump on the
Toby, I got you.
Back to the crib on the four-wheeler. That's a quad bike, babe. Do you get me? Don't tempt me, cause you want me to undress you.
Yeah, please let me know when this drops, because I'm gonna make sure I support this. I love this.
I don't understand why.
What is your friend's Instagram?
I'm in Morocco, me and my Aki. I just up my price.
I need Erman's fucking Instagram as well.
Didn't go college, I got my credit with swipes.
12 months does go crazy. I've known some of you guys longer than I've known a lot of people.
Change her life. I just won't change her mind. She thinks I'm a waste of time. She can't be.
Erman 22. Alright, Yasin B 26.
Jump in a ride, let's go get
and Erman 22. Easy follow, bro. This is hard. Thank you for putting me onto this other British boy too. I love this. This feels like Central C, little baby. We could go bam for bam. Fuck that. We could go M for M. It has the same kind of vibe, just like the same feel and the same energy. But But I love that, man. Honestly, great job. Again, like I've listened to a lot of music, and I think historically I've said I love the stuff that leans a little bit more pop from you. But I have to be honest. This is probably my favorite thing I've heard from you. This style as well, like the UK like grime, like drill kind of sound, is a really, really nice fit for your voice. It was a Central C-type beat. I'm dead. Missing You, Soul House up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Honestly, I'm a type beat type rapper too, honestly. If I like want to rap to something, I have to use a type beat. It's usually a Saba type beat if I'm being honest. But it'll be a type beat. I love the way this started too. What's happening today? You guys did not come to play on Thursday. Luke Christopher's on this? What the fuck? Saved. Straight into the playlist. Saba type beats are the essence of my soul.
Okay, I guess you're choosing up. You find yourself, but
okay, so this is not the artist on the song, but he wrote the hook, part of the second verse, and the choir section. Oh, super fire, bro. That's fine, bro. I still gotta make a graphic for you. What a rap diva. Hey, I'm good. I'm live on Twitch right now. Come hang out with us. It's free. There's a link in my bio. Honestly, Leeway, the songwriter, chorus, and choir sections.
I just sprint through it. Hit up your green light. I never get this lucky. Something doesn't seem right.
Is Soul House the producer then?
And I keep meaning well. In the meantime,
I like this a lot. I'm a Luke Christopher fan already, so this is a really nice way to like rediscover his music after not listening for a while. I'll fuck with this. The track is a little quiet. In a roundabout way, the rap made me think of Atmosphere. Toby, man, we missed you too. How you been? How's life? I've been seeing you do a lot of acting work, a lot of skits recently. I like to see it. Yeah, I do think the master on this one is maybe just a touch quiet. That's the only feedback I could have. Little Borrower, let me know the artist name in the chat. Put that in the New York Link-Ups chat as well. And Ack, let me know the artist name in the chat, please. Hey, man, you gotta do it. Ah, Anto. Partnering to do a DJ Khaled type project with Biggish. That's tight. I like that a lot. I think the collaborative projects are really a way to go. Sofa Go, Elevators, Chase Murphy on All Deck. That's fire. Let me know if you're looking for anybody else. Obviously, I got a little roster, so if any of them fit or we're down, I'm happy to pass along. Wom's World said this is so good. I didn't see it come in on my notifications. That's why I missed it.
The crazy part is that
I love the production on this. I do just think the master could be slightly louder. That's it.
Maybe I'm confused.
The choir arrangement is really nice too.
I get a text from you every 30 minutes. Explain that to me. Not to mention the fact that you.
Yeah, I got a couple based in LA too, so if that's what you guys are doing the majority of this, like I'm happy to send people over if I can. Shadow with the Throne, there it is, bruh. It just came in. I don't know why I didn't. Sometimes there's just a delay. I appreciate it though. Definitely let me know. I would say like if you are subscribing, maybe just give it like a couple minutes after you do it, because it's not immediate for me to get a notification. But very good, man. I really like that a lot. We're trying to have it all culminate in a single day festival. Oh, that's fire too. I'm about to have to follow up a lot of clean cut stuff with a wholly unmixed audio journal entry. That's fine. That is fine. Honestly, Leeway was the writer on that one. Luke Christopher, you can find him. That's just his name on social. He's a pretty big artist, honestly, so I'm not going to pull up his socials right now. All right, this is Delete Glitch with Melt Bonus. He just said this is a wholly unmixed audio journal entry. But one thing I will say about Delete Glitch and the stuff that we've listened to, and this is maybe my feedback anyway, just generally has been about the mixes being cleaner, but at the same time, if you are into this style of underground hip-hop that maybe doesn't have the cleanest mix all the time, Delete Glitch is one of those ones that I think really stands out to me in the space. because of his flow style. This one was produced by Shamar. So just know you're about to get like a truly unique flow from this artist, and I do think that if you're into this style of hip-hop, you're really gonna like Delete Glitch. So let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs as well.
Everything on camcorders, moments of time, capturing bodies trapped in growth and the soul in decline.
Delete Glitch, 2 E's.
While I count up the holes in the mind, my will a little worse for wear, but still frozen in shrine, sugar in my blood.
And guys, there is an ad coming if you are not a subscriber. I cannot stop it now. I've snoozed 3 in a row. If you do subscribe or gift this up, you'll get rid of the ads as well. So just a heads up, just a heads up.
Something unfamiliar and well past things. I'm asking where the hell my skill went. And when I learn, I'm walking blocks in search of nice, cool vans.
I feel like a visual would really help tie this together specifically. I mean, the obvious feedback is on the mix, right? Like, the obvious feedback is that the vocal could be a little bit cleaner. I've said this a bunch of times about my own personal taste, but when it comes to like more abstract production styles, I have a hard time finding the rhythm of it. So for that reason, this is maybe not my favorite one that I've heard from you so far. And again, I only say that because I do feel like some of the stuff that you've sent over before, I do, like I'm all the way in. You know what's crazy about the production style is that it feels almost a bit like a horror movie in a way. Like there's just something kind of spooky about it, and the way that the sample flip is actually like not the chop itself, to the mix on the chop. The only mix is running the whole thing through a reel-to-reel and wanted to forgo mixing for this EP. Look, that is your artistic choice, and I cannot fault that at all. It might not connect with everybody, but I think it's like an interesting take, you know what I mean? Because you will get the purists, like, I mean, honestly, like, kind of me, in a sense, who are like, oh, damn, like, I really wish this mix was, like, a little bit more polished, but I think, like, you'll also find your audience for people who don't care so much about that and will really fuck with it. Like, I think I've had this feedback for another producer in the community. His name's June, who does, like, a bunch of projects. He does a lot of, like, kind of, like, lo-fi stuff, but then he'll do some stuff that's, like, really mixed well, too. And I find, like, more often than not, I kind of, like, have a hard time with the stuff that is not as mixed in my ear, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with it. Like, maybe from a technical standpoint, engineers would feel differently, but I think just, like, from, like, a creation standpoint, don't be afraid to take risks and don't be afraid to do the thing that feels right, because I think that is one of the best things about being an artist, is just that creative process and making experiments and taking risks. You never know what the thing that's going to catch with the audience is actually going to be. So I would definitely encourage you to just keep flexing that creativity and doing what you feel is right, even if I don't necessarily connect with a specific sound or style. You know what I mean? All right, this is the same V4 by Cook. Let us know what you think in the chat. The lyrics are there too, so we're going to read along a little bit. Keep up with me. Watermelon the Creative and Cassius Tay. Let me know the artist names in the chat. We'll put you in the queue as well, all right? Yeah, exactly. You got to do it, bro. I respect how much you experiment. Like, that to me is like something that I wish all artists were down to do, because some people are just mad fucking boring because they won't take any risks at all. And I think that's arguably much worse. So, I don't know, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You're like finding the sound, you're finding the pocket, you know what I mean?
I'm still that same motherfucker, drive a car straight from my mama and it's paid off. Acting like you got it, man, you lucky we ain't stopping from the faking. Yeah, it's crazy thinking how far you done made off. Time to break the news.
I'm dead, bro, not the ad got you. I'm sorry, they do be getting you. I don't even know what the ads are. Oh, what up, man? What's good, bro? We're live on Twitch right now if you want to come hang out. It's a great community. We got like 34 in here right now. All artists, producers. Delete Glitch says beats nuts on this one. It is very good. I think the vocal mix could use a little bit more oomph, a little bit more body in it. Definitely want to hear some ad-libs on you from this one, because the energy's just there in the production. It feels like that, like classic, like 2000s, like late 90s hip-hop, especially from New York. I don't know, am I seeing a hook in these lyrics, or is this just like a stream of consciousness, like rap all the way through type song? Because that would maybe be my only feedback, is that I think you should have a hook in this. or at least like a section that feels repeatable, you know what I mean, or something that you can really like latch onto as a listener. That's maybe the only real feedback I have on this one. More body in the vocal, ad-libs on the vocal for the energy, a chorus. Even if it's in this part right here with this beat switches up a little bit. Antone was good, bro.
Try to take it higher, we know you ain't got the clearance. Your funeral's the only time that I make an appearance. Bullshit, I ain't trying to hear it.
This is where we're at.
You ain't nothing near it. Throw your whole catalog to the flame and we'll sear it. Burn us on high, so we do Zach Greer it.
I'm dead.
Red hot, I thought I told you.
A very funny Zach Greer reference in there.
No refund for the bullshit that they
Antone,
sold
so close to my government name. That's his government name. Funny fun fact, Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison is one of my favorite songs of all time. Questionable lyrics further into the song, but man, does that song fucking slap. I love Return of the Mac. Cook, the energy on this one was high. Of your rap songs that you sent over, this is probably one of my favorite ones. Oh, his government's Anthony. Antone, Anthony is close enough, bro. All right, we're going to do our first free bump of the night. I told you we would do this at random. We are going to do this at random. Throughout the stream, we'll do this every 5 priority subscriber submissions. The Watermelon the Creative. What is the artist name for you? Because I'm still missing it. And I don't really want to put it in the free wheel of names section, because usually that is for people who have not subscribed or gifted subs. Okay? And you never know what music you're going to get on the spinning wheel. That's kind of, I like it to be fully random. This 8-bit shit is kind of crazy. Black Castles, our first free bump of the night. Let's see what's good with this. Made the beat and edited video. Love it. Let's see what's good. Our first video of the evening. You were close. This is Count My Guap official music video. I like the butterfly details in here.
I wake up, count my guap every day like a chore. I wake up, count my guap every day.
We're looking at real hundreds here.
I wake up, count my guap every day like a chore. I wake up, count my guap every day.
V-Rez, I got you, bro.
I wake up, count my guap every day like a chore.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Count my guap every day like a chore. I wake up, count my guap every day like a chore. I wake up, count my guap every day.
What is he saying? I wake up, count my guap every day like a what? Look, it's not the most high quality video I've ever seen, but you're being creative with it and you're working with what you have. So, like a chore. Okay. Vocals are a little bit low. I do feel like for this type of music, though, that tends to be the case, and it's not necessarily out of the ordinary for this style of music, but... Hook is kind of catchy. Oh, I was not expecting the half time so quickly. I don't know, guys. I'm on the fence about it. I generally am on the fence about this type of music. The hook is mad catchy. I love that you did what you could on the video and worked with what you like had at your disposal. Like, I think it was like a really like innovative way to just make a music video out of something. It kind of reminded me of the All of the Lights video for some reason too. Hook's mad catchy. Vocals could have been maybe a little bit louder. I think that was kind of the consensus from the chat as well. But also, I don't know that is out of the ordinary for that style of music. So I can't really be like, oh, that's the thing that would change it for me. I think in general, and this is just my personal opinion, I do have a hard time with getting into that type of music across the board. It's something about the rhythms of it and like the delivery style, which is yet to like really catch me personally. But I do feel like I know a bunch of kids and like music pages that probably would really fuck with that, like the underground sounds of the world. Like anybody who's into that plug and B, like kind of rage music stuff, I feel like would like that. I think for me, it's just not necessarily where I have the most fun in hip hop right now, individually. And that's also why I always ask for you guys' feedback as well, because I don't know there was anything like wrong with it. You know what I mean? I'm about to change my whole entire style to Ken Carson opium music. Look. I probably would still have a hard time. I would need to hear you do it first, if I'm being honest. Like, but maybe, like, there have been a couple songs. I would say even like the Ken Carsons of the world haven't necessarily caught me that way. You know, like the kids who are like really at like the pinnacle in the forefront of that style of music. Like, I don't know that it's caught me like that. You know what I mean? So it's not even like a you thing. It's just a everyone thing. All right, this is A+ with Dance For Me. Let us know what you think in the chat. I've heard maybe one song from you like that, Anton, where I felt like I heard it on stream and I was like, this is kind of hard. This reminds me of like a early mid 2000s like R&B song you would have heard on the radio or on like an album cut.
Baby, I want you to just dance for me. Pop your ass for me and don't worry about.
Oh, you like Ian? Destroy Lonely every now and then will get me, but like it's the same thing. I'm not a big Asamason fan, or like Ian is fine to me. I don't think he's like game changing. But yeah, I gotta be in the mood for like I really gotta be trying to fucking turn up. Even Cardi, bro, like I gotta be in the mood for Playboy Cardi. Otherwise I'm not really trying to listen to it, you know? Let us know what you think in the chat. This to me is, it does feel like it's lacking something. It might be more vocal layers. That's fair on Cardi. You're also young though, Anthony, so like I kind of expect it from you. I feel like it's a very young person's genre, if I'm being honest. I feel like I don't see too many older people listening to Cardi or like any of the rage music like that. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm out of touch. I hope not. Let me know what you guys think. To me, this does feel like it's missing something. I don't know what it is. It could be in the mix. It could be in the vocal like arrangement / stacks. The lead melody is nice. The voice reminds me of someone. Anton's just putting this goddamn suit fit back on right now. Cisco says the mix. Leeway says the vocal mix feels thin. That might be what it is. It could be that like part of me feels like the production style maybe feels slightly outdated, but only because it reminds me of some shit that The Dream would have made in like the mid 2000s. Like, I'm trying to think of who the fuck this reminds me of, but I really cannot. Cisco says the vocal performance could be better. I'm not so mad at the vocal performance personally, only because I've heard much worse singers do it. Oh, that song is 10 years old. Or the beat is 10 years old. If the beat is 10 years old, then I'm right about the beat feeling a little outdated, because it literally is 10 years old. But as somebody who listened to a lot of that type of music, like in like 2006 to 2011, like I can't be mad at it. Like it is something that I would have listened to and probably would have been maybe 12 years old. It's something that would have made it into one of my playlists, I think, like in the past, or onto like a mixtape CD, honestly. Definitely, I dropped it in 09, Brother. Yeah, that is okay. Well then, and then redropped it in 2020. Okay, well then that makes a ton of sense. If you dropped this song in 2009 and then re-released it in 2024, that is why I feel that way. Anton just said I was 1 year old. Stop it, dude. A+17 on Instagram. What I will say is though, way to bring that shit back 10 years later and fucking re-release it. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Like we tell artists to do that all the time and to not give up on songs. So like I'm not mad at you re-releasing that at all. It does make sense though. It absolutely makes it make sense, and maybe should be part of the story you tell around the song is like, yo, I released this in 2009 and then just dropped this again in 2024. What do you guys think? Because I feel like you'll be able to catch people in the nostalgia of it as well, just on the marketing side. All right, we got new Galaxy Francis. I love Galaxy Francis. This is another artist from Chicago I really fuck with. This one's called Love Ambition. It's from the deluxe of his Metal Gear Francis project, which we listened to basically every song of in the last 7 months before it dropped. So come on, get in here, be a fan. Galaxy Francis is fire. I'll be on until 8 p.m. Eastern time, so you got about an hour and 20 minutes left.
I got a love ambition. We not
just kissing and kicking it, talking commitment. You got a heart, but it's been broken. We really on a twin shit. Love is a drug, you don't need
I do like this.
refill on prescription. I like your smile, I pay attention, like it's a subscription. Like when you nervous, you start to fidget.
I do think there's something about the mix that could improve slightly. I'm trying to put my finger on what it is.
Baby, keep it real with me. I can't do no fiction. Anytime you need me, you can.
It might be that we just get there's like there's a weird frequency in there. I feel like we're getting some of the plosives on the vocals a little bit too much. Flow is very nice, vocals very nice. Form and shifting is very good too.
Anytime you need me, you can. So you got a little love, let's spend it.
One of the things I've really enjoyed the most about Galaxy Francis is the visual treatments too. So if you've not watched any of his music videos, you definitely should.
You gotta know I'll be
Oh, aloha to you too. I'm surprised you are tapping in all the way from Kauai right now, Pops.
I'm talking traveling foreign seas.
Yeah, everybody say happy anniversary to my parents. It's the 40th anniversary on Sunday, and they're in the chat watching right now from Hawaii. So if you're in here, just give them a happy anniversary, man. 40 years is a crazy amount of time. Galaxy Francis on Instagram. I like this one a lot too. Shout out to Jose for sending this in.
I got a love ambition. We not just kissing and kicking it, talking commitment. You got a heart.
This is pretty much an immediate save for me also. This is going in the playlist. Again, Galaxy Francis on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with us. And just as a nod to the visuals that I was talking about before. One, I mean the album artwork. But like, is this type of shit, like the social content, the music videos. And this is like a real emerging artist out of Chicago too, like, but I've been really enjoying everything we've gone. Cause this man on a song with Cash Cobain immediately says Antone. Like the videos have just been real solid, man. I've really enjoyed everything that we've seen on stream from Galaxy Francis. That is not a lightsaber, just in case you were wondering. I think this was the first thing that we saw was him in this, I don't know, is that the Virgin Mary? The candle that you buy at the gas station. It has religious undertones. I don't know what this candle is of. But I think that was one of the first things we saw. I don't know, man, this shit is just cool. I like it a lot. Galaxy Francis on Instagram. This song's called Love Ambition. 3:27 is a good length. It didn't feel like a chore to get through it, you know what I mean? How many more songs are on this? How many more new songs are on this? What's up, Vuta? Welcome back. That was Love Ambition by Metal Gear Francis off of the deluxe of his Metal Gear Francis? Is that what the album's called too? Metal Gear Forever? Fuck, I can't remember. Metal Gear Francis, the deluxe. I had to go double check. Moses the Marauder up next. 5 more new songs on it. That's wild, bro. All right, we got Moses the Marauder with Your Fault up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. I think I know the UK when I see it. You filmed this one in England?
I ain't even leave my crib. I said I'm on
Yeah, there's Buckingham Palace. Orange is all priority subscriber skips right now, so that's the only way to guarantee you'll get played on stream today. But we'll do a free bump every 5 of those, and then hopefully last 15 or 30 minutes we'll be able to do free bumps today. I'm just gonna stop talking so much. Oh, you got a good weather day. It wasn't raining.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault. Why the sun don't shine in the snowfall? Yeah, it's your fault.
So I would say in the vocal, it feels like there's maybe a little bit too much low end that clashes a little bit with that bass sub that's in there. And then also volume-wise, I do feel like you could cut the vocal up a little bit just to sit on top of the beat slightly more. I do think the flow is fire. I think the delivery is fire. The video really sells everything. And we talk about this a lot on stream. Sometimes the visual can really like pull everything and tie everything together. Use a tiny bit of pitch correction on the hook, says honestly leeway. Definitely let us know what you think in the chat if you have feedback.
saw the spottle, she don't spit, made a bitter, she drowning in the boatload. A Titanic, I knew she wasn't lying, cause she said it's gigantic. It's your fault, it's your fault.
I do hear the pitch correction note on the hook.
Yeah, it's your fault.
And then maybe ad-libs. I really do just feel like in hip-hop, like, ad-libs have become like a must-have in songs. Like, I find myself being like, damn, songs really sound empty a little bit vocally when there's only the lead vocal on there, or maybe one or two stacks. So I would just think about some of those spaces that are in there and filling them up with things like either ad-libs or like, it could be anything at all, you know what I mean? This right here is a nice way to fill space. This like phone call, like quote thing that's happening, or voicemail thing. I'm never upset about that, but I would say like ad-libs will help, especially with some of that energy and keeping that energy going in between some of those bars, some of those lines. Overall, they're a good job. Thing I would focus on is just the mix, making sure the vocal is the star of the show. And that's really it. This is Blast Shots Making Battles by Lysergics. We're gonna have a bit of a vibe switch right now. Just made this, second half is copy paste. That's fine. And Diva says, oh man, I'm ready. Lysergics on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. East Coast bass composer. And if you don't like bass music, I don't know what to tell you because you're gonna hear a lot of that in here probably. I don't know where I was going with that. We got Yodakari up next and then another free bump coming up after that. Let us know what you think. If you have any feedback in the chat, feel free to give us constructive feedback. None of us are upset about that.
Blast shots, make them bounce. Make them.
I always feel like with this type of music, it like almost feels like a march. Like in my head, I always feel like some sort of like parade is happening while I'm listening to this type of music. And Diva says, yuck. The little bar says, ugh, that drop. It's funny because I think during the first like verse section, it kind of reminded me a bit of like, what is the fucking Skrillex song? Nightmares and Demons and Nightmares, Sprites, whatever the fuck that's called. You know what I'm talking about? You guys are gonna tell me before I got there. I did so much marching band, said Brave the Storm. Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, that's the one. I knew Sprites was in there. I knew Scary was in there, but I just could not remember for the life of me what it was called. It's this kind of like glitchy synth part that reminds me of that song. Caratal, what's going on, man? You are either Holocene. You are Holocene, right? Why can I not remember this?
Blast shots, make them bounce. Make them.
Oh, I like that. I like the delayed drop on the second drop.
Make them.
Corserine.
Blast shots. Make them.
Yeah, fucking, that's why. I always, you and Holocene and Corserine, something in my brain, I have a hard time separating for some reason. I'm not mad at this. I really don't have too much feedback on what you should do with it. I would say maybe continue to add more variation in the arrangement. I think that's the only thing that you could work on this one. Only because you said you copy and pasted the second half of it. So I would say just keep working on the variations. It would be cool to have maybe a different style of drop in the second drop, just to have a little bit more movement in the overall production. But yeah, like that's really all totally speculative and you could do whatever you wanted. I just think like knowing that it's copy and pasted second half, breaks could be chopped down a bit more and have more variation in the says in Diva. That's it. All right, this is Yodakari with Hell on Earth. Let us know what you think in the chat. The note says to those we knew, Yodakari on Instagram. Of course. Oh, bro, I love this already. This is you, yeah. I love your tone and soft delivery also. This just reminds me of so much that I enjoy listening to when I'm sad. You know what I mean? Like, if this is on Spotify, which it is, I'm gonna save it one. Songs we found on Twitch playlist, as well as when I eventually update it again, this will be in my sad playlist too. Love the production, says Brave the Storm. It's really beautiful. This just needs to be like a video of you walking in the rain. Like, that's it. Like, just if you like the fucking Kanye West video where he's with his kid. You are my only one. I can't remember what that song's called either. I'm sorry, my brain's not working. But that song, like the music video for that, it's like real simple. Like, it's just him in the rain. Like, I feel like it could literally be like you shot on like a Super 8 or like on some sort of like VHS type camera in the rain, walking in the rain. Boom, that's the music video right there. Lyrics on screen, perfect. I really loved that a lot. That one was called Hell on Earth. I saved it in the playlist, but really, really beautiful job. Yoda Kari on Instagram. Ran a bump. I fucking love that song. There are certain like classical songs that just I'll always love. That is one of them. Britton Rauscher up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, what's cracking, bro? We're trying to move through things. This is In Your Towel. Wondering what the angle of this song is. But we're about to find out. Let us know what you think in the chat. Again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, best thing you can do is subscribe or get the sub. We do have about 21 of those, or 11 of those left. Shelby, what's up? Yeah, this is getting saved too. I like this a lot. I'm a Britton Rauscher fan though, like, you know, just admittedly, it's been very few songs that I've listened to from Britton that I don't really enjoy. I've saved a lot of these songs in like the New Music Who This playlist and other playlists that I've had. I think he's got a couple songs in the Songs We Found on Twitch playlist already. I think it's probably Bit Crusher on it, some saturation on it, a tuner on it. That's what it sounds like, at least. Britton Rauscher on Instagram. I love the melodies on this one as well. This could fit in so many different things too. I could see this in commercials. I could see this in like in a TV show. It's just a really good vibe. Like, I can really see this in a lot of playlists. It's like if you're driving, you got a lot of long drive in front of you. This is like a great like driving song for sure. 2 minutes is nice and short and sweet. Got a little guitar solo in here as well. You'd love to hear it. Montrose, if you subscribe and give the sub, it's a guarantee that I'll play the song even if I have to go over. The free sections will just get cut, and that's really what happens. That's why I'm always like, if you want to absolutely guarantee it, then subscribing and gifting a sub is that guarantee that I'll play it before the end of stream. You can save it for Monday if you want. That's not a problem either. Shonen Junk, what's up? Usually at the beginning of the streams, we do have the most people in there, whereas at the end, like, people drop off like naturally over time. So it's up to you. But either way, you know, if you subscribe and gift a sub, it is a guarantee you'll get played. This is a close final draft from Young Speedbat. Let us know what you think in the chat. Young Speedbat on Instagram. Out of Cleveland, Ohio. Lobara says vocals need compression in my opinion. The thing that I would be careful of is those little click noises. The percussive noises in the back feel a little bit loud right now. And because of the frequency, they clash with the vocal a little bit. I'm not so mad at the song itself, because I feel like I listen to a lot of stuff like this and do enjoy it. I do think the mix is the thing that probably needs a little bit more work still. I think on these sections right here, I would maybe play a little bit with formant shifting. Like if you think about what Tyler does and like in these moments where there's like a repeated section or repeated like phrase, I feel like what they do is they do the formant shift to just add a little bit more variation. Thank you, Montrose. That's maybe the only thing I would say is these additive things that you could probably add in there just details wise on some of those repetitive sections. But for me, sorry guys, for me the biggest thing is probably his percussive sounds clashing with the vocal at times. Me personally, I would maybe put like a melodic element in the background there too. And again, I'm going to use Tyler as kind of the guiding point for that. I feel like something that he does really well in these alt rap songs is adding those elements of melody. Like if you think about the stuff he does with Kali Uchis, or like maybe if Charlie Wilson's on it or one of those people, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it does kind of add that melodic element in the background there. And I feel like just from like a musical standpoint, to me, it kind of points to that direction of alt rap, right? Where it is like kind of in the world of the Tylers and kind of like some of those sounding artists. And I think adding that melodic aspect to it will just add a little bit more variation and more details that will keep people sucked in. Overall, I did really like the song, but I think those are for me the biggest notes. Is just like the percussive sounds, the mix, making sure the vocal is the star of the show, and maybe adding some of those like elements to the vocal that kind of hook people back in, especially as you get further into the song. This is Rave the Storm with Stay, Light Me Up. Let us know what you think in the chat. We are back in the electronic space right now. Let's go, Pac-Man Dre. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs. Brave the Storm Music on Instagram. And Diva, you might like this one. This is hard, bro. I really like this a lot. At Brave the Storm Music on Instagram. This is really the shit that I like to put in mixes when I'm doing mixes. Leeway says, give me all of this. And Diva says, yeah, so clean. Kraken Records wants to sign this. While they're small, they run some big playlists. Look, do what you gotta do, bro. If it's not a crazy contract that keeps you locked in forever, take the opportunity. Guno, you didn't... Well, I mean, you missed some music. But... other than that, nah, not yet. We're still going through priority subscriber submissions right now. Oh, that's fire. Congratulations, bro. You. Guno says fire. Brave the Storm Music on Instagram. I gotta say, the Rave the Storm shit has really been doing it for me. I think this is like the second or third one we've listened to. In this direction. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I forgot you're in here. This is definitely something you'll enjoy as well. Not released yet, but you can go follow Rave the Storm on SoundCloud. And some of these other remixes are really good too. David Isaac, the vacation was good. I'm still trying to catch up with the time zone change. My legs are peeling pretty hard because I got sunburned like a motherfucker. But other than that, it was great. It was beautiful. We had a good time. No. I'm sorry, guys. I got too hyped. We had a good time. I did a lot of DJing. A lot of playing this type of music at the pool and at the beach and on the boat. I was doing mixes off my phone and shit. I had a great time. Bird Tunes, what's up, man? Welcome back. If you're with us in the chat right now, let us know where you're watching from. I love knowing where you guys are at in the world. More excitingly, I got new soccer cleats today. We got Orlando in the chat. Don't ask me why I'm laughing. We got LA in the chat. Wom, I knew that. I knew you were in LA. We got New Jersey in the chat. What part of New Jersey? This song was inspired by Orlando. Says Rave the Storm. I lived there when I wrote this. I don't know if this is what Orlando feels like. I've been to Orlando. Maybe it's just the time of my life. I don't know if that's what Orlando feels like to me. So props to you for getting that out of it. And Diva says definitely not. Got Chicago in the chat as well. I'm from Jersey. Shout out Jersey. Oh, did you move with Angelo when he moved out there? Because I know he said he was moving with his homie. And he's also from Jersey. Downtown Orlando, definitely not Disney area. That style of music is huge. I know the style of music is big there, right? I go all the time and never felt like this. Genius Distro football game. There's no one else who would play. It would just be me. This is Cadron with Star. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is out of Portland, Oregon. Yeah, I knew you guys lived together, but I wasn't sure if you had moved together at the time. But that's fire, bro. Congratulations to you as well. I know it's a huge move to go cross country, but also go to a new city and stuff, so. This is getting saved. I do think the master could be a touch louder overall. Little Bar said all these Portland artists popping up after I moved out. It's like that sometimes, man. It's tough. Look, I lived in Nashville for like 6 years, and I always felt like I hit a ceiling there and I had to leave. Then I see people like when who don't leave their hometown, they can keep doing shit and then it continues to grow, and I do get a little jealous. I wish I'd stayed sometimes, but don't go on the grass right after it rains in Florida. Ankles violated right now. What do you mean, like slippery or like because of the crazy animals you guys got? Now this is hard, bro. I like this a lot. It could just be louder. That's my only feedback, really. Cadron 4Ns on Instagram. Oh, mosquitoes? Bit. Careful with dengue fever. I don't want you guys to get dengue fever out there. The mosquitoes are toxic right now. Don't get dengue fever. They don't want to see you change, little baby. They don't want to see you great. Not the dengue. That's what I said. That's what I said the other day when I saw it on the news. I was like, not dengue fever. What's next? The bubonic plague? It's over, bro. I got the dengue. This shit is tough, bro. Okay, just says, where were you during the win era is still happening right now, bro. What are we talking about? We're in it. We're in the rollout. Heel, I feel you. You produced this one yourself? Fair enough, the come up era. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll take that, I'll take that. Jug jug. Nah, this is tough. I like this a lot, man. This was a pretty easy save. I gotta finesse. Jug jug, I gotta finesse. She slobbered the ooh. I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Should I leak some music right now? Do I do it? I got a bunch of really cool releases coming up from artists that I just can't wait to share with you guys. Trap Bossa Nova. I love Bossa Nova. We've got Wom up next. Shout out to Wom, bro. Very fire. A very fire producer. Is this you on the track? Because I don't know that I've heard you on the track yet. I'm curious to see what this sounds like. Put some money, 184. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love the way this started.
Let's see who should come out better. This a taste test. People
okay, Wom.
break fast. When you scramble on them till it makes sense. Get mad when you swerve on them through a great stretch. Apex predator, Amex meddled up.
Let's follow you off the Kayvan's house page.
I'ma kill off everything all till I level up. Listen, I ain't never been told.
He just says, yeah.
Prime like Simeon, slime like amphibian. Switch out the dark for the light like Vivian. Clearly I'm all about the banks like Hillary. Fresh like Prince and them, fresh pair of princess cement. How it's setting in now. When have I never been? Hint, brother, tell a friend. All up in the room.
Like I ate a lemon.
Need a dose of your medicine. Close to the edge again. You know I will never slow down.
Cassius says this is raw. Leeway says this is hard.
Fresh pair of princess cement. How it's setting it. Fresh as I get. I'm as clean as I
Oh my god. This is produced by Wam and Angelo Moda, which honestly together they are a bit of a dream team.
Success got me seen as American. A message to me is to cherish it. Shit been a scheme like a pyramid. Stay clear of people keeping up appearances for real. Cause I know G's with inheritance from Wills. I know fiends who had everything and failed. I know 3 niggas on my ex's heels.
Yo, hit him up. Wam's World on Instagram, WAM's WRLD. Make sure you tap in if you're rocking with this one. I like this a lot, bro.
You know that you got it if I got it on me. Why you throwing shade to get that light up on me? I ain't even know it was this kind of party.
My only feedback on this and what I would love to hear is maybe more ad-libs and just more moments where you double up vocals a little bit. Because the lead vocal sounds so good. I think it's just those other details that you could start to add in that would really just tie it all together and polish it off. It's very good, though. Cajun says this is nasty. It is very good. I gotta ask, is this a screen from Ichi the Killer? That movie. I've never actually seen it, but I just remember seeing the movie. I remember seeing the fucking DVD cover for this movie my whole childhood life and thinking it was some sort of a weird horror movie. And then learning that it's not a horror movie and it's actually just a Yakuza movie is something that's fucked me up. And now I'm like, I have to watch it. Cause like, I just always thought it was some like crazy, like gory horror movie when I saw the, when I saw the movie cover. Yeah, I gotta watch it, bro. Like I saw this recently and I was like, oh, this movie is not a Yakuza movie. So what is it? Like, what is it? It's like horror. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I never watched it. Maybe I gotta watch it. Maybe I gotta watch it just so I know what I'm talking about. Yo, that shit was crazy though. I really like that a lot. I'm big into the crazy Japanese, Korean movies, honestly. Like, this is Crystallized by Toby. Let us know what you think in the chat. Sometimes I don't like shit that's just like shock value though, because it's just like I like a storyline. I like a storyline. Watch the sadness. Might have to.
You said a lot of funny things, none of them were true. I'm parked outside, baby, I love you.
Toby, you know I love you in this space. I didn't see Audition either. I watched Old Boy recently for the first time, and the twist had me fucked up. Mom says I live for Japanese movies. Have you seen Tokyo Vice yet on HBO? You should definitely watch Tokyo Vice. I'm literally referencing the song. I like this a lot. If you like detective shows and you like Yakuza and crime shows, then Tokyo Vice is very good. Picture and song had me so confused. This is my vibe. So Toby has been a rap. He still makes rap music sometimes. But this specifically is the space that I think I enjoy your music the most, Toby. When you get into this little alt bag, like I feel like it really, really like hits for me every time. And he says, bro. Yeah, Toby's been around for a minute, bro. Toby's like a day one. Yo, it just depends on the date, bro. Let me know in the Discord. I'm going out of town for a little bit in August, so as long as I'm here, I'll try. I knew him from Lemony Snicket's time. Yes, Toby is out in LA, so if you're looking to collaborate or connect, make sure you hit him up. It's Toby season on Instagram. You may have seen, he grinds really hard on TikTok and Reels and content creation, so you may have seen him in other things as well. But yeah, bro, Toby is a day one. He's really been here for a really long time. We appreciate him coming back and sending music in like that. It is nice. It's nice to see you guys develop over time too, and like see the type of work you put in, and just for me, that's one of the things I enjoy the most about doing this is just seeing how you guys do your shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I really fuck with it. And even, oh shit. Whoa, you guys know each other from like outside of here. That's crazy. What's next? This is such a wholesome. I never want to mind. Is that Old Lang Syne? Failed the genius, getting bumped up for free. We're gonna keep things moving, guys. I'm with Ruben right now. He says hi. Look at that. Almost there, bro. Almost. This is really by Failed the Genius. Let us know what you think in the chat. That's crazy that you guys have mutuals like that. What the fuck? This is really Nigerian-born hip-hop and Afrobeats artist. Did he know that I love Afrobeats? I'm not sure, but I do.
I'm better than everybody. I can confidently say that with all the confidence in the world.
this is a vibe. I have a great time doing this, bro. It's such a vibe. This is one of the random bumps. And Diva, you are next after this. Bula, enjoy your dinner, bro. What are you making? This is Fail's first submission also. For me, the biggest thing here is definitely the vocal mix. It's a little bit too much reverb delay on the main vocal. Mix definitely feels a little bit muddy. For me, that's where it could be a little clearer. Eggs and toast. Throw avocado on there too, bro. Trust me. So I really like this guy's voice. One, yeah, bro, I'm on my health shit too. I'm eating fucking oatmeal every morning for breakfast now. Oh, going to look at a house. Go to look at a house. Oh, you gonna buy a house? Damn. I think for me, it's really the vocal mix. If the vocal mix was a little bit clearer, if it cut through a little bit better, for me, this song would hit much harder. I'm also gonna go look at a house just stand outside. I'll talk about eating healthy, and I ate chicken wings and fries today. Don't worry, I ate a burrito bowl for dinner. It wasn't that healthy. But I had oatmeal for breakfast. Don't get me started, you know it's a madness when I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm not so mad at the delivery. I'm not so mad at the actual like melodies or the songwriting. The biggest thing for me is this vocal mix. It's maybe not as Afrobeats as I was expecting. That's maybe the only other thing. For the bio to be like I'm an Afrobeats artist, and then for this not really be an Afrobeat song is maybe a little confusing, but
really these niggas can do it like me. Clearly you see I'm a different breed. Really I'm good in the streets. Really I'm making this.
I like the melodies a lot though. And like the stuff that he's doing melodically with his voice, like the ooh. Not mad at it. Failed the Genius on Instagram. I like the beat choice too. It's nice to hear this type of music from a Nigerian artist too. I don't know that we always hear stuff that feels more Western from Afrobeats artists or artists from Africa. So I feel like it's always a nice thing when I do hear that. Like Nasty C, definitely someone I think about when I think about music like that too, where it's like, feels like it could have been from the US, but it's from an artist from Zimbabwe, South Africa. So to me, it's like, I do enjoy that about it, but I do think honestly, with the great mix, the song is going to hit a little bit harder than it did. And that's it really. And Deba up next. And again, guys, like, look, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Please tell me. I'm not always going to be on the money. Guno's Nigerian as well. I would say the same thing about your music, bro. All right, Andiba, make us dance. This is the final version, maybe. Fixed up the mix down and everything. It's feeling really clean right now from the jump. I love this producer, man. I tell people this every single time he comes in here. There's almost every stream. I love this producer. He's so talented. And Diva Music on Instagram. Of course, dude. Wait, was that you, Theo? What up, sweaty napkins? That's gross. But hi. I mean, I really like this a lot. It literally has done every style of electronic music he's capable of doing. I'm trying to throw my hands in there in the club like a white woman in 2000s rom-com to this. Is honestly leeway. That's what this music is for. Just jumping up and down. That's the this is the music you jump up and down to. And you do this. If fist pumping was still a thing, this is fist pumping music. Drops are really good, bro. Build-ups to the drops are really nice, too. I love the half time at the end. This is, at the end of it. It is I! I'm dead. Welcome in, sweaty napkins. Again, and Diva Music on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. I really think this producer is gonna be, like, huge. Quite honestly. It's just a matter of time. Matter of time, right song, right person to hear it. But this shit slaps. Very good. Very, very good. Where did you go by Andiba? At Andiba Music on Instagram. We got Anto the Wayward up next. This is the opening track to my debut album and the fan favorite so far. Bula says, thank you for making me stay. Hey, bro. I'm gonna just say this right now. Eggs only take like 5 minutes. Go and come back. Go and come back, Bula. What are you doing? I am just joking. Please don't take that seriously. I'm not trying to create a hostile work environment. You feel free to go eat. Anto was way too much like my name. Made me jump. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Lose my focus. Will I be ready by the time the reader turns the page to see it blank? This chapter over. The door that opened. This that one moment. You look around to see the few that chose to split the bean and toast it. I'm
gonna save this one. I do like this.
Turn around to see the file lost. The summer friends.
Anto's been sending in these crazy fucking like animated videos, or he sent in a crazy animated video the other day.
The perfect you Cardi fountain pen off the pain, frustration, the will to flow within. My mama used to tell me love.
Anto the Wayward on Instagram. This is the video that I'm referencing also. I thought it was beautiful. It really reminded me of like some Studio Ghibli stuff.
I found it hard to separate my want for what they needed. Fool's gold, knee deep with sticks. Running high fever, should probably do like how just spread my.
I love your delivery style, Anto. That's probably one of the things that stands out to me the most in your music is there is a real like vulnerability. Excuse me, a real vulnerability in the way you deliver your raps. It's really cool, right? There's like a real vulnerability and just honesty in your voice, and I think that's a really hard to achieve. A really hard thing for a lot of artists to achieve. But I feel like you do it so well. Like there's a warmth, there's like an inviting tone in there. It's really cool. Anto the Wayward on Instagram. 5:10 is a bit long though, I will say. Oh, Bray's on this. I didn't know Bray was on this. Did I know Bray was on this? Shout out to Bray too, bro. I signed Bray off of the stream, so it's always nice to see him pop up on people's music. Lost Cause sitting at a cool 1.1 million. Shout out to Bray. That made me really happy to get to be able to do that. Also, EP on this or EP? The 5:10 runtime, if I'm being honest, would maybe detract me from listening all the way through as a first-time listener. It's only because I have a short attention span like everybody else. Because that's maybe the only thing that I would say is just like song length. I mean, this is an album cut, right? Like this is the intro to the album. You said that. So I'm maybe not as pressed at it knowing that it's the intro to a project. Is Bray.
I can't fixate it, go my way. Trying to find a way closer to
Bro came in with the Frank Ocean type flow.
trying to stay sane, yeah.
It does have one of those nice nostalgic long song vibes for sure. It feels like a Channel Orange song, you know what I mean, or something from that era of kind of like hip hop and old R&B. So like, I'm definitely not mad at it, but I think like if I am somebody who's coming in first time, don't know any of these artists, haven't listened to this artist ever before, generally I would advise not doing songs that are 5 minutes and 10 seconds long as a single. Knowing this is the intro and the context of what this is in the project, I'm not as mad at it, to be honest. Like, it is a nice start to a project. But that's the only, I would say this to any artist. This is not a specific thing to you. This is a music thing in general. Like, it's hard to keep people's attention for this long. That's all. Okay, so Anso said I get that. I was gonna have it as the closing track in the original format. I'm not mad at a long closing track. I will say that much. Like, Last Call by Kanye, which is like 12, 13 minutes long, is a song that I always find myself listening to all the way through, even though I know the story that he's telling and I know what he's gonna say. But I think it's because it's that outro track and it's just the end of an album. Like, it feels like it closes it out. I'm not mad at this being the intro, though, if I'm being honest. I just think if it was a standalone single, I'd probably be like, ooh, don't make it that long. But it is kind of a vibe, and you can't just kind of like vibe out to it, you know? Cisco says it feels like the outro. I think energy-wise, it feels like the end of a project. So I can understand why you're all saying that. Note to Self by Cole. Yeah, it's a similar thing. Sometimes it's like that, though, honestly. Like, you like get these songs that are favorites or that stand out to you that maybe don't always make sense on a project. Like, I definitely have those type of songs too, where it's like, it's just a skit, but I love the skit for some reason.
Was it easy leaving
sure.
the group chat when the bubbles turn?
Whoa. This is Kish with 23 Demo. Here's the link in the chat for you. But that's the thing about music that's so amazing. It's like, sometimes it's like, there's not even a reason other than it just connects to you personally. You know what I mean?
Man, 22's been a whirlwind. Got dumped by a couple girlfriends. Had my heart broken and my world ended in my whip. Got a couple dents in it and I wrote songs that I never finished. Still
Andrew Kish on Instagram.
And I still got this bad habit of screwing things up every time they get sort of good. So a month ago I finally
I love the lyrics on this already.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you made it. So tell me what you got planned now. Well, so far everything that I planned out hasn't panned out.
Vocal mix could be a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit harsh on the high end.
That's all right, Andrew. Honestly, we understand, but how you supposed to get married, start a family?
Voice does sound familiar for sure. It's reminiscent of other artists that I've really enjoyed from the blog era.
What's that? It's all over now? Oh, well, she probably got sick of you moping around.
He does have a cool vocal tone. Production is cool. It's just the mix that could improve, I think, a little bit on the vocal. Don't do him with the Hobo Johnson, bro. I'm a Hobo Johnson hater, just for anybody who's in the chat who doesn't know this about me.
You make it sound so easy.
I think his lyrics are super incelly, and I don't like it. Creeps me out. Gives me Kyle vibes in the beginning, says Cisco. My savings account going down by the second. I'm watching that number descending like checking my DMs. Used to be flooded, but now it's a motherfucking desert like tables are turning. When this sub comes in, holy shit.
Crunching the numbers and wondering how the fuck I'm gonna make it when nobody wants you to win till you up, especially when this economy sucks and everyone's struggling just to pay off and discover.
Add heat wave and more low to the mix, says Guno. Leeway says that motherfucking thunder. Switch up was dumb. I really like the switch up on this a lot. Hey. I like this.
Then we all wake up to a fucking email saying that Spectrum internet raising the price.
Definitely could sound more full on the vocal.
Girlfriend left 'cause you're too damn nice. And you post on the gram, got 25 likes.
But the delivery and the raps and the bars are all really good.
Shoving a fucking check engine light on the way down, you fucking throw. You wanted to see what it's
Like all those elements are really strong. It's just the mix that could improve.
For the dead dreams of all the people that gave up. I'm just trying to lead my brothers to the promised land 'cause the city enslaved us. But I know most
it's cool even if you have. Sandon, what's up? David Hexus says, fuck Spectrum, the internet company? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I do kind of agree. Cisco City's going crazy, yeah, definitely the mix. That's it, my only feedback is on the mix, that's it. Honestly, the lyrics are very good, man. There's a lot of like really like great storytelling on this track. Like I feel like I've gotten to know who this artist is through this song, which in 3 minutes and 37 seconds is a really impressive thing to be able to do. I'm not mad at metal at all. I had a metal phase. Mix pending, this is a 10 out of 10, says Mugen. I also love the build tonally from the beginning where it is kind of more smooth. It's maybe a little bit more laid back. And then like as the beat switches, as the tone of the song and the lyrics changes too, there's an intensity that grows in the voice from start to finish. And I just think that's such a nice touch. You know what I mean? It's like one of those details that you just like maybe not everyone thinks about, but when you hear stuff like that, it's nice to know that people are thinking about. I know I really like that one a lot, man. Like I think you, Kish, you have something really special. It's just getting these mixes down, but I think like if I'm thinking about all the other elements of the song, like I think you did a really, really great job. Andrew Kish, 2 H's on Instagram. Make sure you tap in if you liked that. All right, this is Best of Me by Shadow of the Throne. So we're getting a little metal. I think that was for. Do neither of you know who Satan is? Surely one of you knows who that is. All right, we're about to get some metal with some rap influence in here.
Back in the bond, there's a light show through with a calming night. Some deep in the room, the sitting, twisting, death, you missed it. Jump on the floor and ride in a bed.
Oh. You guys need to get an Instagram. That's maybe my first bit of feedback. Why'd you send me a Facebook page? Oh, you have one. You don't have one. Shadow underscore of underscore the underscore throne 5. Please, let me know the artist's name. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hard. David says, please put this on the platforms. I'll put this in my gym playlist ASAP. Musically, it's tough, bro. The beginning of his vocal delivery reminds me of this song called Rage by Attila. He even says, bro's flowing. Black RZA says, this is hard. Isn't RZA black? Wham said I came back to some heat. Look, I tell you, we listen to all genres in here, and I love it when we get shit that's kind of like way left that I'm not expecting. This is Shadow of the Throne, who you can find on Instagram at shadow underscore of underscore the underscore throne 5. Oh, I'm dead, bro. Reminds me of like a modern KSE. Same mixes into some insane visuals. All the instrumentation is pretty great. 4 minutes 46. That's pretty average of metal, though, to be honest. This is only on SoundCloud. I don't know if it's out yet. No, this is not out yet. This is early access. You guys are getting an exclusive right now. And it's also submission number 17,600 for the stream, which is kind of cool. Comes out August 30th. Cisco Sarah put this in my workout playlist. I'm really not mad at this. It's hard for me to comment because I'm just like not so well versed on the market of metal to be like, oh, this fits what's being done right now, or doesn't fit what's being done right now. But from an outside perspective looking in, I like the verses better than the hook, says Saint Nick the Sauce God. Cleary, I know your name. Jazz June, is that Mo? I was like, I recognize that head that's bumping right there. Is that Big Duck? It is Big Duck. I love that Big Duck emote. Jazz June says this is epic. I can hear each lyric so clear. What the fuck so good, says Little Borrower. Oh hell yeah. I love that. I love when people come from Big Duck stream, because honestly his community is probably my other favorite music streaming community. There's a couple music streamers I really enjoy, but Duck is definitely up there at the top of my list. It's just good. It's good vibes over there. I'm shaking my dreads to this, and my apartment says Jazz June. That's Arawadi. I also fuck with Arawadi too. That's a crazy Arawadi gift. Hey man, I appreciate that. You know what? I really enjoyed that. I think the mix was like really solid. The instrumentation was already solid. If I could give you guys any feedback, it would be to make more content on social and to do more video content as well. Because that will just help you market your music and just reach new audiences. But overall, I fucked with that. I fucked with the song. New metal, I hear. Industrial influences, I hear too. We got Cassius Tay up next. Fuck, man. Oh, not Amazon Music. Yeah, we're working on that part. It takes time, man. Late night phone calls. Let us know what you think.
This my cue like I play pool, nigga.
Say, you the one that I wanna see anytime that I get a chance. I don't really know what it is. Somebody should just bring me in. You giving me.
I fuck with this. Are you vegan?
Reasons to see a second chance. Girl, don't listen to your best friend.
Sample flip on this beat's really nice. Cisco says, oh shit. Sorry, my voice keeps cracking. I don't know why. You are. Is it difficult? And have you always been vegan, or did you start the vegan lifestyle later in? Jazz June says this is nice. It's not. I love that. I'm not vegan, but I find myself having to eat vegan a lot just because of dietary issues. And a lot of times I do really like it too. Actually identifies a clean eater / plant-based. Okay, fair. Is that a different thing than vegan? Like, what is the difference between plant-based versus vegan? Well, that's good to know. I don't fuck with avian flu at all. Alicia Keys, you don't know my name. That's a really good flip on You Don't Know My Name. Oh, thank you, Yano. Bluff, what's cracking, bro? How you living? Damn, this is a really good flip on You Don't Know My Name. I know exactly what section this is now that you've said what the sample is. Vegan is anything that isn't derived from an animal. It's a great flip. Yeah, it's the that part at the end. Real vegans don't use any animal products. Oh, so they don't eat honey or wear leather. Plant-based. Got you. So you do wear leather and you do eat honey. Those are probably two things I couldn't cut out, to be honest. I figured eggs aren't vegan. Yeah, milk's not vegan. I knew that too. It's a really good flip on that. Really great job on this one. I like this a lot. It's going into the songs we found on Twitch playlist for next Tuesday's roundup. I love the production on this. That part. I love how it's like almost like the cool thing about the flip on this though is that section of that song doesn't feel like it's in a minor key, but the production of this song has like a very minor, like dark feel to it. And I love that. I love how you've taken that sample and made it something that doesn't feel anything like the original sample at all. All right, we're gonna do one more free bump randomly for right now, right? And then I want to try and like bust out these last 6 so we can at least get a couple more free bumps towards the end. Production is very cool. Yeah, honestly, man, great job on the delivery as well. Like, just very unique from the original to the point where you wouldn't have thought that was the sample. And that to me is like a real challenge as a producer as well, is to make the sample sound so different and build around it in such a cool way. Consano is our last free bump for right now before we get into that section, hopefully. This is our latest single, which just dropped 2 weeks ago. All right, let's check it out. Wait, then why'd you send me the Untitled instead of the fucking... I don't know if you're in here, Consano, but why didn't you send me the Spotify link if it's already out? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, seriously, go tap in with Cassius Tay on Instagram as well, man. If, like, literally, I would encourage you guys to collaborate and work with each other as much as possible. I love it when you guys do. Consano _ on Instagram. Very Brent Fias from the jump. I do think there could be maybe a little bit more processing on the vocal. Just a little bit more reverb delay. I like this though. Is this out? It's literally out. Saint Nick says this is crazy so far. With that tracks I sent you before on vacation, should I just resubmit? Yeah, you can. I am not sure yet whether tomorrow I'm gonna go through 2 weeks of new releases or if I'm just gonna skip ahead to like this week, in all honesty, because it's just so much music that comes out every week. You're thinking of Brent Fias for sure, like Sonda Brent Fias. Because he has a very similar vocal tone as well. But it's even in the mix. Like, the mix is reminiscent of Brent Fias, I think, also. I like this, though. Consano _ on Instagram. This is an alt R&B duo as well. So, also very similar to Sonda. And the Sonda was a duo? I like this, though. I saved it to the songs we found on Twitch playlist on Spotify as well. Definitely in my taste. It's a trio, yeah. I always forget who the third one in Sonder is. So I feel like we always talk about one of the producers, but maybe not the other person in there. Anyway, this one's called Don't Hold On by Consano and Red Nixella. Consano _ on Instagram if you're rocking with us. I did really like that one a lot. Curious to know why they didn't send me the Spotify link or the live link when it's out, but definitely a vibe. Great job. All right, we've got 6 more priority subscriber submissions right now. I'm going to try and get through as many as possible, as quickly as possible, so we can try and get into some free bumps. But this is Vriz, and the song is called Currency. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is an Afro fusion artist. All right, love it. I love that we're getting more Afro music in here. As I've mentioned, I do love it. Now, this is way more Afro beat sounding, which I'm kind of hyped about. Saved. Saved. If you send me the YouTube link, I probably will find it, but you can resubmit if you want to. It's up to you. The way the vocal came in, saved. Like, I'm telling you, get me in the first 15 seconds, I'm gonna listen to the whole song. Oh my God, if you don't, it's gonna be hard. He says vibey. We're gonna pull up the socials right now. This is Vriz from Nigeria as well. Thank you for coming from Twitter, yo. Shout out to you, bro. Jasmine said, "Wind in my locks at the beach type ish." This is dumb hard, bro. VR1ZZ on Instagram. Homie understood the assignment with the vocals. This needs a quality visual. GG's a great song. Can't believe this dude only has 720 followers. Yeah, I love this. Bro's gonna get grabbed up quick, says Bluff. This is just a thing for you. I know the manager is in here right now. Well, maybe, I don't know if Watermelon the Creative is still in here, but yo, if you're not on Audio Mac, bro, you have to get this music up on Audio Mac for a couple different reasons. One, the Afro community on and the African audience on Audio Mac is rabid for music, and the shit can really blow up there and get out to other places too. So like, I would just say if you're not putting this on Audio Mac and you're not pitching it to the team there already, you should definitely be doing that, because I do feel like you'd see some success on that platform specifically with this music. Two, bro, you definitely just gotta you gotta get him making more content, and that's just all it is really. This shit is fire. Hold on one second. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take it really quickly. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna play a song for you, okay? Actually, I'll play this E song while I'm muted for a second.
Another day, another 24 hours that I fall apart. And every little thing I say and I do just seems to make it so much harder and harder. And oh no.
Alright, Watermelon says it is an Audio Mac. I am still taking submissions, but I'm trying to get through to the free section, so maybe let's cut off the subscriber submissions for right now if we can. Yeah, I love this one from you as well, bro. Black Risen says, yo, this is fucking insane. Yee is an amazing musician. He makes like a bunch of different types of music too. This is not all that I've heard from Yee. Like he makes amazing like pop music, alt music, electronic music. He's really like one of those artists and producers that can kind of do all of it. But I love this, like I've said this a bunch of times, I do love this direction from you musically specifically, because I do just think it's just such a good fit. He is consistently good. If you disagree, please fight me, says Heel. Yeah, same. Great songwriter, great producer. Great with the vocal, like, stacks and details as well. Carrot House says I wrote a blog post with this person. He won't remember. What, you did? Which blog? Yeah, that's actually crazy. I love that. Official Yee Music on Instagram. This one's called Another Light. It drops tonight. This better be on the release calendar. I'm gonna be pissed. Carrot says, I see. I told you on IG. Yeah, I'm dead. You play this guitar solo also? Again, if you have music coming out, make sure you put it in the release calendar. Right here in the chat for you. Keyboard guitar for most of it is crazy, bro. Yeah, Caro's Corsering. Yeah, I also fuck this up all the time. I always forget that Caro Tyler's Corsering. Oh, bro, I love Ice Cold Bishop. Shout out to Bishop, man. That's a homie. Very good. Hey man, that's a really good one. Like, it's just a really, like, it's kind of anthemic. Guitar solo was crazy, well played. Release calendar link in Discord. It's in the chat. You can just hit command releases and it'll pop up for you. But yes, it is also in the Discord as well. Hey, congratulations to you. I hope your manager is a good person. And if they're not, send them in here and we'll chastise them live on stream. Always solid music. Speaking of Corsarian, here we go. This is Israeli from Corsarian. We're just gonna play the first 2 minutes of this one. Corsarian 3000 on Instagram. Oh, that's not right. Jesus Christ, this remix was pain. He says, Jesus fuck, I love this. Corsarian 3000 on Instagram. I'm disowning it. Client was just so hard to work with. It's like that sometimes. I hate that. There's actually nothing worse than having to work with somebody who's a fucking pain in the ass that makes it not fun. Yeah. Heel, I was thinking the same thing. I don't think so. I do like the sound design on it though a lot. Thank you, Yi. I'll check that out in the morning. I appreciate you for adding it in there. No, I offered to remix it free, and then they wanted a bunch of edit versions from the 6-minute diatribe, and those edits are hard too. A 6-minute edit is too. Why would they want? Mugen, I'm dead, bro. Hey. Okay, that's 2 minutes of it. I thought the sound design was really great. I could see how that would be fucking annoying, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. To Willico, I did not get a notification about the sub, so it may not have come through. But if you let me know, then, you know, I'll find it, I guess. All right, this is Montrose Tyler with Breathe. Let us know what you think in the chat.
They wild out when I walk in. It's no score when you're a 10. I'm timeless and you're
doing remixes of Riz a lot. I would say, like, if you do that, maybe just say you don't do revisions, or like I get 1 revision or 2 revisions tops. I think like with that kind of stuff, you gotta, yeah, the pants are hard. I think sometimes you just gotta be like, yo, like this is what you get only for the price. Always trust your gut for sure. Unless everybody is telling you something different, and then maybe listen to other people as well. I've been watching a lot of Love Island. So if you got gifted a sub, that doesn't count. You would have to gift one to somebody else. The person who gifted to you would have gotten the bump, just as a heads up. This feels like something that could easily be on Love Island. I've been watching a lot of Love Island recently. I do think if there are things that could improve on this for me, it's maybe just the tuning on some of the melodic parts. St. Nick says I could see people voguing to this, I guess, for sure. Without a death drops, for sure happening around this one. Not me and my guy have the same song name. Well, that's gonna happen a lot. That is just, there's only so many words you can use for a song title, right? Alright, to Wilco, I got that. I really like the rap parts on this and the verses on this one. I would say it's really just the tuning on the hook for me that could be a little bit tighter. That's really it. Well, technically, to Wilco, you give 3, so I'm gonna bump you up 3. We'll play you next. It is kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Montrose Tyler on Instagram. It's got me moving. Montrose Tyler on Instagram. Make sure you follow if you're rocking with this one. This song's called Breathe. C3 Kobe says this is definitely a vibe. Yeah, I think literally my only feedback is just the tuning on the hook. That's it. Anto says successfully got the video into the... Look at that. Look at that, bro. Let's go. Hook way too catchy, says Mugen the Human. It's definitely a catchy hook. Again, the only feedback that I would have is just tune on the vocals. That's it. Very pitchable for single licensing. I would agree with that as well. Again, like a Love Island, a reality show. Like I could easily see that on a reality show. Wave to Wilco up next. Thank you for the gifted subs, my guy. I appreciate you. We're gonna keep this moving. We got like 10-ish minutes left. I've got 2 more priority subscriber submissions after this. Hopefully we'll get a couple free bumps. It might not be the longest tonight, but we're gonna try and get more if we can. The Tuwoko is a Canadian DJ and producer from Montreal. Began making music at the age of 12. Played in rock and metal bands. Now does electronic music. Very epic beginning. Let us know what you think in the chat. Say Nick says, love the diversity of sounds. Honestly, man, I just wanted it to be that way. Like, I always wanted it to be, like, all types of music. Because, like, I feel like genre is just one of those things that's slowly fading away, too. Like, it's not something I care about as much. And I love hearing stuff that blends genres and takes influence from different places. Even for me, I came from classical first. And then I found my own way through music. I had, like, hip-hop phases, emo phases, metal phases, electronic phases, like hard style, country, like listen to literally everything. So I just want it to be reflective of like what I like listening to, which is all good music. So plus if you only ever listen to one genre of music, what's wrong? You know what I mean? Like you gotta expand your horizons a little bit and take influence from other places. I think it makes you a better creative overall. Sometimes when it's electronic music, I do like talking over it because it feels like that. It feels like I'm doing some sort of epic speech. I'm dead bluff. Yeah, like it's got to be, look, we're multifaceted creatives just in general. Like I don't know anybody who just does one thing only and nothing else, you know what I mean? Or like is only inspired by one thing. Like everybody's got layers, bro. So it's just like at the same time, it's like for the artists in here, it's good for you to hear different styles of music because you might find something in it that inspires you to make something yourself, you know? This is like John Wick fight scene, John Wick like race car driving scene. It did seem like a movie scene was happening. The song is epic. It's very epic, I agree. This is literally like a John Wick like driving, like shooting cars, shooting out of cars, crashing cars type scene. The artist is Terwilko, Terwilko. Sorry, Terwilko. The song is Wave, and the producer is out of Montreal. My desk all the time. I get a little. I've been sitting here all day. This is literally where I work all day too. It's like if I don't leave to go do something, like I'm literally sitting in this chair for like 14 hours some days. Oh, I love this switch up at the end. I kind of wish it came a little bit earlier because it's so up tempo. I'll fuck with this. This part is definitely my favorite part of this one, for sure. Yo, this switch up at the end is crazy. I do wish it came a little bit earlier on. Try to create a journey. It's definitely a journey. This is an anime creator's wet dreams, says Saint Nick. David Isaac says, definitely sounds like something off a fighting game like Tekken. For sure, when it gets to that end part, too, it feels like something you would hear on Tekken. Big Tekken fan over here. All right, Mugen the Human up next, 5 p.m. Freestyle Rough. This is his next single. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, Mukin. This is like cozy as fuck. I love this, bro. You spoke. We know you're broke. I like this. It's cozy. It feels like one of those cozy games. And it's purely because of the production style. Like, it's just a very cozy production style. It's cool. It kind of reminds me of Felix Van Buren a little bit in some ways. I like this, bro. I like this a lot.
How these niggas think they finna pull what I work hard to gain. It's 2024, try to take my bitch, we know that you a lame. Stuck up on a bitch that lacking faith, you need an intervention. Don't gotta hear it through the vine, you lacking comprehension. Gon' play it off like shit is funny, gon' play the fool. If they betray,
I like this, bro. Mugen, great job.
We might have been locked in, but I ain't spinning like them gators do. Sometimes you gotta learn that once was yours was never meant for you.
I love what you did on the vocal too on this. I think the vocal mix is like really like the sweet spot for you. And like obviously we've heard a lot of your mixes, but this one, it hits, bro. It's pretty good.
I guess that's how it goes and you got more to get than smoke. Drop low and he gon' choke. Like why you even spoke? It's our time today.
We know you're broke. I feel like you need to have the "we know you broke" ad lib there after "we know you broke."
From now till I'm deep in the crib. The difference between you and my clique, y'all niggas been arguing like bitches. My niggas pop out with some sticks in the back.
This does need a, yeah, no, this is really cool, bro. I don't know that I would change too much about the mix. Everybody is on Twitch, yeah, Kid Reek. The thing I would be mindful of is the balance between the bass and your vocal, because you do have a really deep voice by nature. That's maybe the only thing that I would say about the mix, is just be mindful of that and the balance between the bass line and the bass in your voice. But I really love the idea of this song. And it just feels really cozy. There's something about it that's just like really like pleasing to the ear. 2:59 is a really good runtime too. All right, we've got one more priority subscriber submission, and then I've got like 5 minutes left. So if you are in the chat, stop cooking up some Super Mario Zelda content. Yeah, that's a fact. So while we're listening to this one from Cleary, if you're in the chat, put your artist name in the chat right now. I'll try and get as many free bumps as I can. Maybe we'll do like 3 or 4. But put your artist name in the chat. You know, first comes, first served. It's more rapid fire. I'll try and get through as many as I can in the time that I have left. But this is Cleary. I appreciate you guys for being patient too. Like, obviously, I do try and do more of a section for this usually, but you know, this is my second trip, or my second stream back from being on a trip, so sometimes after I get back from being gone for a couple weeks, it's like this. But we're back on Monday as well, so if I don't get to everybody, just resubmit on Monday as well, okay? Ooh. This is like really like fluid and like different. I love when this bass line comes in. Once it starts to have a little bit more structure in it, it feels really good. The beginning was maybe a little confusing structurally, but also like it moved really quickly, so I'm not super mad at it. I don't see Kid Reek in here, bro. You gotta make sure you submit in the Google form if you want to get bumped up, and if you haven't, just know that I can't do anything. I love, love, love the production on this. That bass line is oof. Yeah, we're only gonna do about 60 seconds of these right now anyway. This reminds me of the first James Blake album, says Young Cappuccino vocally. Yeah, so for this next free section, we usually do rapid fire, so we'll do about a minute of every song. Which I know is not the biggest thing, but that's why we say, like, if you want to guarantee, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, because that is a guarantee, and we'll play the song all the way through. So just keep that in mind for Monday as well. I got you, bro. When I get off, I'll check it out. Cleary, 3 E's. I have historically really enjoyed the stuff that Cleary sent over as well, so it's not really too much of a shock that I'm liking this one. It's really funky. The time signature is slightly confusing with the drums, but I kind of like it. I don't always. So I gotta say that, like, that one caught me, especially by the end of it. Like, I was in. You had me hooked. All right, we've got Heal up first. I'm just gonna go straight into it because I want to do the rapid fire and get as many as we can. We got about like 4 or 5 minutes left. This is Let Go Nightingale by Heal. Let us know what you think in the chat. Heal's vocals and vocal stacks and arrangements have always been the thing that really caught my ear, so just keep that in mind. And if you are in here and you want me to fast forward at all, please let me know where to start from when we get to you, all right? Yeah, bro, Antone. I'm excited about Antone. I'm not going to tell you guys why, but you'll find out soon. Oh, Heal is fire. Heal.xo on Instagram. A very, very talented musician and really talented vocal arranger as well. Like, I mean, just listen to all the layers that are happening right now in this arrangement. This is just a mess with 3 sections, but if you want the 3rd section, was the okay. We'll skip forward. This is gonna be on the next album. So cool. Really cool. This is out already? This is on Spotify too? I'm gonna go find it there really quickly because that was fire. I know you said it was like messy or whatever, but nah, like I gotta save it because honestly, like that is the type of shit that I love, and like when I hear stuff like that, it really does catch my ear. It's just a really special vocal arrangement, like really, really great job. I think it's Heal_XO, is that right? Heal.xo, sorry. Right here. Heal.xo. Make sure you tap in. I'm gonna do my best, Nolly, I promise. This is Antone with Like It, bro. This kid is 16, well, 17 now, right? You just turned 17? Or are you still 16? You just turned 16? 16, right? Just turned 16. Sorry, I was confusing you with Lamine Yamal from Spain's national team. Another young man doing amazing things at 16. My bad, my bad. What up, OG Mac? Yeah, he just played in the Euros for Spain. He just turned 17. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming from Antone. I'm very excited about this kid. He's just like unreal for a 16-year-old, to be honest. Crazy 16 making this. I agree. I gotta stop it, but you guys gotta go follow Antone, man. Antone now on Instagram. I am telling you, this is somebody that you have to watch out for. Antone now on Instagram. Not only is he doing that, he's a photographer as well. He produces as well. Like, he's really doing all of it. It's like one of those DIY kids who like really does an amazing job of every aspect of the creative process. I'm just saying, make sure you stay tapped in because you're going to see some crazy shit coming out. I promise you. All Due Respect by Dion up next, out of New York. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got like maybe 1 or 2 more left, guys. Brother, Hey, bro, make sure you put this shit in the release calendar. I know it comes out tomorrow, but make sure I don't forget. 1, because I love Ice Cold Bishop. 2, because this is tough. Dion Raps on Instagram, immediate follow. Brother, I gotta stop it. Because we're in rapid fire. God damn. God damn. At Dion Raps on Instagram. Bird Tunes up next. I'm gonna try and get to Nolly. I'm gonna try, alright? Tango, Bird Tunes. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love Bird Tunes. I don't think there's been a single Bird Tune song that I've listened to that I haven't enjoyed. And I'm gonna just say that straight up. Just one, shout out to all my Asian artists out here doing their thing. Two, just a great artist, man. I'm telling you. Bird Tunes on Instagram. Was that a Rango reference you just made? I might not. I haven't played it today. I might not get to it today because we are about to end soon. I'm going to take you guys on a raid to another channel after we get done, though, so you'll have another place where you can send music in. And I am back on Monday from 6 to 8. So if you do miss this stream or you didn't get played on this stream, make sure you resubmit on Monday as well, okay? Yeah, I know Kino. Last dude was Dion Raps on Instagram. And if you missed any of these, make sure you join the Discord. One, because the community playlist submissions are open right now and it's free. And two, because I will put all of the socials in there after we get off today, okay? Yeah, I really like that a lot. That was an immediate save for me as well. David Isaac up next. Oh, shit. If I can get through all of these guys, I'm going to try. I'm going to try, okay? Breathe. David Isaac. Skip 18 seconds. Okay, I did see it. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys being here, so I do want to try and get through this if I can. It's only 3 more songs, so I can do an extra 3 minutes.
You done made it out, now you running through the trees, trying to make it home, but it's dark, you can't see. Look behind you, I bet you can feel.
The thing that I work on the mix on this is just the vocal. It could be a little bit more present. It could be a little bit more up front. Dev Mac, I got you in there. I saw it from Instagram. You're the last one on the list right now. Self-produced, recorded, etc. Yeah, I would still keep working on the mix, the balance between the instrumental and the vocal, but also just making sure there's enough body in the vocal here because it does feel a little thin at times. And maybe that's just with it, like, being on top of this, like, really thick bass line. Also, I know there's vocals here, so it's not necessarily an intro, but I would maybe bring the drums in just a little bit earlier because it's a really long build-up of a minute.
I took a check and now I'm finna hit my next flight. I'm headed to my own dimension where I really won't get bothered by these peons.
Yeah, for me, biggest thing here is definitely just work on the balance in the mix. It's close, but, and don't, yeah, I'm not going to remember that, Danaka Boots, so make sure you resubmit on Monday, because, like, the submissions are only open the day of stream. So on Mondays it opens, on Thursdays it opens, every other day of the week is not open. So if any submissions come in on those days, they don't get played. If I don't get to the submissions from the previous stream, they don't get played. That is just so we can keep submissions fresh, because when I first started, I got like 8 months behind because I was playing from where we left off. So we changed that process so there could be fresh submissions every single time. So just as a heads up for you, please make sure you resubmit on Monday.
A nigga had it. These niggas and these bitches treated me like I was average. It's
okay,
time to stop the
Nolly.
capping. I hard to go, there's diamonds in my mind and my pickaxe trying to get after. I gotta start digging faster before I fuck around and
Nolly.tuh
get classy.
on
'Cause lately I've
Instagram,
been feeling like
TUH.
the master. I want what I
Oh,
want
Don
more than what it
aka,
is that you was
not
after. That's a
Danaka. Thank you
fact.
for
Hop in
clarifying.
this booth with me, it's disaster, that's a fact. Then tell him I'm not even a rapper, that's a fact. I'll burn this bitch down just to
I actually
show
like
you
this.
I'm the
Really
one.
good delivery style.
I took this pen and paper like it was my gun. And aim it at your favorite, that's under the sun. John Wick with it, you know I'ma get
Yeah, production is fire. Creepy alleyway vibes, I totally understand that.
It was a
For some reason.
not for fun. I'm trying to get everyone trying to play me like I'm two and stick them to the concrete. Hunt these niggas is gone.
I like the combination of the more melodic delivery style and then also kind of just that like raw like rap delivery style too. I feel like it's a really, really good combo you have going there. Bust Down, Saint Nick the Sauce God up next. Don A.K. Boots. Yeah, I thought that was fire too. It definitely stood out. I added it into the playlist. I'm gonna come back and listen to it all the way through another day. This is Bust Down. I'm dead. That's my wrist a bust down, your bitch a bust down is kind of hilarious. Saint Nick the Sauce God on Instagram if you're rocking with this. I do think the vocal mix on this one could improve a little bit and just be a little bit cleaner. There is something to it. I'm not sure if it's the reverb delay on it. I'm not sure if it's the EQ on it, but there's something about this vocal mix that I do still think could improve. It doesn't feel like it's in the right pocket for the voice necessarily yet. Delivery style and flow is pretty solid. The beat is a little bit messy. There's just like a lot happening kind of in that mid-high range EQ-wise. That's maybe the only other thing I would say is that there's maybe a lot happening in the production that makes it a little bit harder for that vocal to punch through properly. That's it though. I mean, otherwise the energy was really good. St. Nicholas Sauce God on Instagram, and this is going to be the last one for tonight. Time Will Tell by DevMac. We are going to hit a raid after this, so we're going to find out who's on. And like I said, if you have not joined the Discord yet, it's free. Go join it. There's a lot of free opportunities in there, free playlist opportunities in there for you guys. Follow us on the Kayvan's House page and use this release calendar in the chat if you want to keep me updated on your releases. You can put your releases in there anytime. If they're scheduled, you can put them in. Hey. Shit, this is not out yet, right? I like this as well. Yeah, make sure you resubmit on Monday if you didn't get played tonight. And also submit for the community playlist, because I listen to all of those submissions and make that playlist myself. So it's Spotify links only. Just follow the instructions in the Discord. But I'm listening to those submissions. So if you have songs out, submit them in there as well, all right? This is DevMac, 3 C's on Instagram. I like this a lot, bro. Alright, my guy Big Duck is on, so we're definitely going to go raid Big Duck. He's my favorite. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Easily my favorite music streamer on Twitch at the moment. Consistent, a good community. We got a lot of crossover with people in here. He's low-key the reason I found Antone as well, so I got a lot of love for Big Duck and his community over there. So we are going to go hit a raid. If you did not clip and you want VOD, you can find that on my YouTube channel in the morning. 10 a.m. is when this will publish, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So you'll be able to go clip any stuff you want from the stream in there as well. Make sure you go subscribe to that channel. It's free. All 257, 58 episodes of this stream are on there at the moment too, so if you want to go back, you can. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for all the subs today, all the new followers, all the music you guys sent in, for being here, for taking part. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back on Monday, so have a good weekend. Keep your eyes open for the playlist update tomorrow, especially if a newer release that came out this week. And we will see you on Monday for another one of these, another music reviews, all right? So have a good weekend. Be safe. And go stream Angelo Moda's new EP. It drops tomorrow by Gina's Distro. So you will see me posting about it. You will see me supporting it. Make sure you go stream that shit, because honestly, it fucking slaps. It's 6 songs. It's easy to listen to, and it's a very good EP. If you like alt hip-hop, alt R&B, I guarantee you it's going to be one for you as well, all right? I'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And come on this raid with us, all right? I'm going to let this DevMac shit play out because it's nice. Peace. Come on this raid. And again, thank you to everybody who's in here. Everybody's just hanging out with us. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
They start to deceive you. Pack they bags up with your stuff. They starting to leave you. I learned I gotta let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Sometimes you asking, do they love me? Only time will tell. You watch them sign away their souls before they sign themselves. They getting out of line, could never realign.
Come on the raid with us, guys. Come on the raid with us. All you got to do is hit the go on the raid button. And you can send your music into Duck too and his community, and they'll give great feedback on your music. They also have a bunch of competitions and other cool things you can do in there as well.